Hello everybody and welcome back to FX Street. My name is Akash and today we're going to be taking a look at ENS or Ethereum Named Service and why it's rallying or why it's rallied so much over the last 2 hours. Like if you look at this, the price has rallied 14% over the last 2 hours and looks like it's going to continue going higher. I want to take a look at why it's rallying, where it's going to go. And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? I think I know that the price started rallying after this recent announcement about Coinbase and ENS and how their Coinbase is, going to offer a Web3 username. Right. So before we get into that, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated to the hottest trends in the crypto market and the content that we post almost on a regular basis, make sure to also click on this bell icon. You can give us a follow on Twitter at FXS Crypto. And if you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure to give me a follow as well at Mangeko with a 0 at the end. Right. Let's get into ENS. Right, from a 4-hour time frame perspective, ENS as you can see, ENS on a 1-day time frame was stuck below this declining trend line that you see here, and every time price retested this, there was a rejection and probably a sweep of the swing low. This is not a swing low, but the body of the swing low that was formed here on 12th May, right? The price deviated below that, recovered, retested the declining trend line, rejected, deviate below the horizontal support, and then the same thing basically repeated. But today, as you can see, ENS has rallied roughly 23% as it, like during this rally, the price has breached above the 13, 25, and 30-day EMAs, which are pretty significant. As you can see here, the rejection at the declining trend line was also coupled with the rejection due to the 25 and 30-day EMA. So now that the price is clearly broken above this, and it's also set up it also created a market structure break. Hold up, let me just. So this was the previous swing high. So the price has created a market structure break. In that case, this will be the daily demand zone. This is the daily demand. And so let's get into 4-hour time frame now. So the price has clearly set up a higher high relative to the highs formed here on 7th of July and 26th of July. And as you can see, the price has also been producing higher lows. So this is a clear shift in trend favoring the bulls. So what you can expect next is for the price to go collect liquidity resting above all of these highs. Let me just turn off the indicators. So this is the next objective for ENS, which is roughly around $13 to $13.5 is where you can expect ENS to go. And if you look at this particular candlestick here, which is another daily supply zone, you can say that the upside for ENS is capped up to $16. And beyond that, we have the 200-day EMA. Yep, this is the 200-day EMA at $19. So I don't see it going all the way up to $19 anytime soon. But due to this Coinbase announcement, and like Coinbase is working closely with the ENS to get its users a customized Web3 username, basically. So that is one reason why ENS is rallying pretty volatile, right? So yeah, for now, like I mentioned, the price could potentially continue this rally and retest the supply zone here at roughly $13. But even if it doesn't, fret not, because there is a good demand zone that was formed here, and the price could like if you fail to catch this move up, right, you could always wait for the price to retrace down into this daily demand zone extending from 9.9 to 9.26, and this is a good buy for ENS to eventually ride up into $13. So yeah, this is an interesting coin and why it's rallying, right? Another coin that could potentially ride off of the news is basically the XRP, right? XRP price has been stuck trading under this declining trend line for quite some time, right? Since roughly 13th of May, the price has been stuck trading under this trend line. It kind of looked like the structure is pretty similar to what happened with ENS. You can see the price producing higher lows, and XRP is yet to produce a higher high, a candle like what ENS did. perhaps something like this is what I'm expecting for XRP, right? And the reason why I feel like XRP price is going to rally higher is because of this news. We have to update this. Oh yeah, this one. Yep, so the last time I wrote this was on 28th June, and that's when Jed McCaleb's wallet had roughly 96 million XRP, right? And today it was announced that Jed McCaleb's, hold up, yep, as you can see here, he has 188 XRP left, which is absolutely nothing compared to what he had at the start, right? So now that Jed McCaleb is done selling XRP, it is a major selling pressure that's kind of alleviated, and now you can expect XRP price to rally higher, right? The news is still not spread. I'm expecting XRP price to take off during the US trading session, which is right now you can see it's 5 a.m. So give another 3 hours and I feel like XRP price could hit this liquidity objective or the range high at 0.387. From the current position, you are looking at a 6% upswing, which is not a lot, but it could go all the way up to 0.44. Even then, I think it's just a 20% upswing. I would gladly take 20% upswing any day, like every day, right? So yeah, things are looking pretty good here. Like not just because of this particular Jed McCaleb wallet getting empty, but the price has also breached this declining trend line that you see here. And on top of that, the on a daily time frame, XRP price has also breached this. Hold up. Yep, price has successfully swept above the 30-day EMA, which has been plaguing XRP since April 6th. Right, so clearly there's a lot of room for XRP price to go. Right, let's just take a look at, make this 100, 50, and 200. This orange, green, blue. Right, so clearly the next point from a technical, at least from a technical standpoint, you can see that this could be where XRP price could form a local top, which would be a 28% upswing. Prematurely, a premature stop could happen around 23%, which is the 50-day, 100-day EMA, right? So yeah, anywhere from 20% to 28% is what I'm looking at for XRP over the coming weeks. Now, I do want to mention that the analysis that I did here, not just for XRP, but for ENS as well, is based on the assumption that Bitcoin price stays relatively bullish or neutral and doesn't collapse like it did on 26th of June or probably what happened after rejection on the 8th of July, right? So these are the two coins that I'm going to be paying very close attention to. And another coin that I want to bring on your radar is Cardano. I know like a few days ago when I did Cardano, I kind of called it boring, but things have changed quite a bit since my last discussion. So I want to talk about why I'm going to be paying close attention to these three coins, right? Right, so first let's take a look at Cardano price, right? The price formed a swing low on 20th of July at roughly 0.419, and it was swept very recently on the 13th of July, and because this was a liquidity run. Now, since this liquidity run, Cardano price has rallied 18% to where it currently trades, and I longed Cardano earlier today, somewhere around 0.457, if I remember correctly, and things are looking pretty good here for Cardano. And this is my first reason why I want to long Cardano. Like a lot of altcoins basically have a lot of untapped or uncollected liquidity. Like for example, if you look at Optimism, right, there's clearly equal lows found here at 0.394. So even if the price does look like it's rallying pretty good here earlier today, there is always a threat that it reverses this whole trend since 13th of June and then sweeps the low and then attempts on a run. So because of this inefficiency that I see here, there is a very good chance for optimism to reverse. But unlike that, Cardano price is looking pretty neat from a price action perspective, and it's also overcoming this. Hold up, is this the 30-day EMA, right? So 30-day EMA, yeah, XRP price has overcome 30-day EMA, and ENS has also overcome the 30-day EMA, and now it's Cardano's turn to overcome the 30-day EMA. So once it does that, I'm expecting it to reach 0.550. And in the highly bullish case, we could see XRP price come up to at least 0.628. Now, from the current position, you're looking at a 15 to 32%, 30% upswing for Cardano. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my take on the 3 altcoins that you should watch out this week, not just from a technical perspective, but also from a fundamental perspective. So if you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.